Time now for the morning rush. Early numbers show that tourism in New Mexico is on the rebound. New data shows estimated visitor spending in the state and the hotel occupancy levels are back to 2019 pre-pandemic levels. One of the Department of Tourism's main focuses now is finding staff to keep up with the demand.
President Biden's Build Back Better plan is stalled this morning after Senator Joe Manchin says he will not be supporting the bill. The Senate is split 50-50 with no Republican support. The roughly $2 trillion bill includes money for expanded Medicare, prescription drug reform, universal pre-K, and hundreds of billions to fight climate change.
A suspected drunk driver who deputies say fled the scene of a deadly hit and run in Nob Hill is waking up behind bars. BCSO says that a pedestrian was hit and killed near Cole and Tulane this weekend. Deputies say that they tracked down the suspected driver, 38-year-old Elisardo Cortez, with the help from APD. Cortez is now charged with homicide by vehicle, leaving the scene of an accident and driving on a revoked license.
On to some developing news for you this morning. APD is investigating a homicide in southwest Albuquerque. They say a person was found dead in the street near 60th and Churchill Road around 5:30 last night. Police say the victim appears to have been shot. No further information was given at this time. If you know anything about the case, you're asked to call police.
One woman is in the hospital this morning following a suspected road rage incident in Santa Fe. Yesterday morning, police say that a dark-colored small Chevy SUV hit at least one car. Investigators say the man who was driving fired a shot, hitting the woman in the other car. Anyone with information is asked to call Santa Fe police. Madison.
We are starting off our week mild with temperatures between 5 and 10 degrees warmer than they were this weekend, but rain chances and strong winds return for the holiday weekend. David?
Well, this morning, an Albuquerque man is behind bars accused of stabbing another person in the back during a fight. According to a criminal complaint, 37-year-old Lionel Jimenez is accused of stabbing a man 4 times in the back and once behind his ear. That's for trying to break up a fight. He is charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon.
We're looking ahead for you this morning. President Biden will be addressing the nation tomorrow on the fast-spreading Omicron variant and how the nation plans to tackle it. The president expected to put in more effort than previously outlined in his winter plan. They're also urging all Americans to get tested for COVID before heading into the holidays with family and friends.
The federal agency in charge of coronavirus company compliance says that it's holding off on issuing fines until next year. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration says that it won't fine the companies before January 10th, which are not in compliance with vaccine mandates. OSHA says that it wants to give the companies exhibiting good faith more time to get in line with the new regulations. Madison.
We have no big threat here in the metro for our Monday, with sunny skies and mild high temperatures in the 50s throughout the day.
A petition with more than 4 million signatures is protesting a 110-year prison sentence on a truck driver for a crash that killed 4 people. The crash happened in April of 2019 in Lakewood, Colorado. That's when the brakes of Aguilera Medero's semi-truck failed. The petition asks for Aguilera Mederos to be granted clemency or his sentence be commuted to time served.
The Albuquerque community continues to grieve the loss of a 7-year-old boy who lost his life leaving the River of Lights. Last night at North Domingo Baca Park, people came together to honor Pronoy Bhattacharya. Now, Pronoy was fatally struck while walking with his family in the crosswalk near the River of Lights this month. Police say that they are still searching for the driver of the ATV, that is Sergio Almanza, who they say ran a red light.
The death toll now stands at 78 this morning following the deadly tornadoes that struck Kentucky. Recovery efforts continuing this morning just over a week after the devastating tornadoes swept through that state, leveling out entire communities. Kentucky's governor is saying that all have been accounted for.
A New Year's Eve tradition in Las Cruces is returning for an in-person event this year. The 8th annual Chili Drop will happen in person. That's after a virtual event last year. The event will kick off at 9 p.m. downtown at Plaza de las Cruces with music, games, and food. For more information, you can head over to the Las Cruces Chili Drop Facebook page.
All right, let's take a look at your early morning drive on your Monday morning. No major tie-ups at this time. We're all clean and green on the roadways here. Take a live look over the big eye cam. As you can see, traffic is moving around just great. We'll let you know if something does pop up.
Well, only at this time of year would we see something like this. The Grinch is waking up behind bars this morning in Hobbs. It's because Hobbs police, they shared this video showing an officer looking for their culprit. This was at the Desert Springs Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. Well, officers got some help from the residents as well at the building, and they were able to catch the Grinch trying to tear up the Christmas tree. There's no word at this time on whether or not the Grinch will be let out ahead of Christmas.
Was he tearing it up or redecorating it?
On this day in 1984, Ruidoso experienced flash flooding, seeing 1.04 inches of rain that caused damage to roadways and even a sewage plant. Time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5 this morning, a local pet store is now partnering with a rescue organization. This is to help cats and kittens find their forever home. Boofy's Best for Pets is working with a local rescue organization, Fat Cats. That's for their new addition, which is Boofy's Cat Kastle Suites. It's a more than 300 square foot luxury home for adoptable cats and kittens, but it has another purpose. They say that, yeah, a purr. I was going to get that little purr in there. Boofy says that they will foster cats on a permanent basis as well.
I like it. What a great idea. All right, on to number 4. Early numbers showing that tourism in the state is on the rebound. People working in hospitality say it's happening much faster than state officials had expected. New data shows that estimated visitor spending in the state and hotel occupancy levels are now back to 2019 pre-pandemic levels. That's great news. Tourism officials say there are a few attributes New Mexico has helping speed up this recovery, like the state not depending, heavily on business or international travel. If you want to read more up on this study, go to our website. That is always on KRQE.com.
At number 3, we are going to start this week off a little warmer than the past few days, about 5 to 10 degrees warmer. But as another storm approaches, we will see some changes ahead of the holiday weekend, bringing in some strong winds and a chance of rain. On to number 2 now. A suspected drunk driver who deputies say fled the scene of a deadly hit and run in Nob Hill is waking up behind bars this morning. The Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office says a pedestrian was hit and killed near Cole and Tulane on Saturday afternoon. Deputies say they tracked down the suspected driver, that is 38-year-old Elizardo Cortez. Cortez is now charged with homicide by vehicle, leaving the scene of an accident, and driving on a revoked license. The victim has not yet been identified. Of course, we'll follow this story for you right here on KRQE News 13.
At number 1, the Albuquerque community continues to grieve the loss of a 7-year-old boy who lost his life leaving the River of Lights. Last night at North Domingo Baca Park, people came together to honor Pronoy Bhattacharya. Now, police say that Pronoy was fatally struck while walking with his family in the crosswalk near the River of Lights. APD is now offering a Crime Stoppers reward for anyone with information that would lead to the arrest of the suspected driver, Sergio Almanza, who's still on the run at this point. There's also a GoFundMe set up for the family.